Right guys, so a couple of days ago I put together this. Just a mallet. What you're going to need. If you want to do your bushcraft survival, you need to buy the kit, alright? You can't just try and work around it. You can't be rolling about with a big drill. So this here is basically it's like a big corkscrew. A drill bit basically. So you've got the wee snubby bit here. That went into what I've got now, and then I hammered it in just with a log, and it basically splits all the bark, and you can just peel it off, let it dry, and it'll just fit like that. Okay, so where I am here, take this back off, get it basically where you want it in the centre. Okay, keep it there. So basically keep that on your legs like that. Let's say the handle's not there. You take the log and batter it in, and what you're doing is that wee sharpie point in the end burrows in, so it's like a big screw head, and then you twist and you twist and you twist, you twist. You just keep going, and at the end of it you got another one done. So obviously you've got your saw, you've got your blade, you've got your screw. I just call it a drill bit. Alright, there's nothing fancy. And then after you've done all that, you can see it's split, but I've split the wood. What I can do is use paracord and paracord it right now. It'll keep it tight. It would keep it for splitting, eh? Because it is going to dry out and at some point it will fail. But this is just for rough jobs. And the wee bit of wood in the centre, hammer it in, cut it off, just basically again using your saw. And then with a stone you just rub. And it works the same as sandpaper. It's a wee mallet. So you could actually take that. It'll take a good whack. So it'll do the job. Then you can use it for different purposes. Now you've got something to batter in. There's no weight. Now you get a mallet for one of these camp stores, you've got a bit of weight at the end, kind of big rubber ones, you've got a bit of weight. This is no weight whatsoever. This is something you've just built from natural resources, which is good. It's an easy thing to do. If you want to go out and actually do it. And why not, if you're learning it, put the skills, your skill sets to the test and test yourself. There's only one way to get better at doing something, is repetition. So again, all you're going to need, now this is quite handy because it's a nice decent leather pouch, and it's got the leather slip inside to keep it safe. Just velcroed. Slide it in, velcro it tight. And just stick it in your kit, or stick it to your belt or whatever. If you want to go out looking fancy, like, well, look at me, I look lovely, whatever, just I stick it in my kit. It goes in the chest rig. That got my pack. That attaches to my belt. So that just comes through the webbing and then just hangs down. So if you want, you could webbing it to your leg. Entirely up to you guys, whatever you want to do. With this, it's a green bark, so you just take your blade and you would just get it bang on and slice it right down. And all you're doing for there is putting the blade inside and running it as well as you can round, and the actual bark will come off in one piece. Let it dry out and you've got a nice wee station pad for fire starting. Again, stick it in your pack, it's always handy. These wee bits and tips are always handy. Everything you have there, you can utilise it for something else, and that's a handle. So I'm keeping this one because I can use it again. inside that, rather than looking for something to use when I'm out there. I've already got something ready to go. There's no weight to it. Ultralight, no weight to it. Literally no weight. Literally no weight to it at all. And it gives a good batter, bang, bang. But as I say, at some point it will fail. Make another one. It's that easy. So these are about, I think this only cost me $8.76 or something like that. It was something stupid. It wasn't a round number, but it was under a tenner. And it's a good bit of kit. I'd read the reviews, oh it's crap, this and that, blah blah blah, and I thought, well, why did you buy it then? If you're giving such a crap review. So I got it, you know what? It's 100% guys. This is really good. So whatever reviews you see on stuff like this, don't pay attention. Get it and use your own initiative when you're using it. It gets a good depth. You can get bigger ones, you can get longer ones, but why do you want something even longer? What, you're going to build a 3-piece suite in the forest like? That's a good 6 inches. And once you've got down to there, you can bore right down to the tip, right to the hilt, and just keep going. Unlike that, it came right through. That's what I wanted. So, wee bits you want if you're out there and you're doing this seriously, and you're not one of these keyboard warriors that are absolute divots that probably couldn't run a bath without a diagram. Get your shell kit. Review the kits. Different things you see. Because we're putting these videos up on YouTube, that's an ideal place to start. Look at the item on the pages. Look at the reviews. See what it says. Find the same one and we get it reviewed on YouTube. And then you'll see how it cuts. It does it really well. There's no hassle to it. It just bores clean through it. Takes time. That was about 20 minutes. So it takes time to do it properly. And then once you get the hang of it, it's second nature. So handy bit of kit.